Okay, we are in Center City. We have cleansed the city itself of dust. It's in this deep cave-like formation which has already once been called a depression. And it is now time to leave and explore the Blue Vale. What we're going to do, we're going to go this way first. Oop. Palisade says, Nova, I know, we just talked in Center Sanctuary, but I need to tell you something. I'm going away for a while. There's something I need to do. I won't be able to check in on you as often, but please know that you are always in my heart. Do you remember when that nano creature attacked you after you were just born? I channeled the power of a card then to create an invincible barrier. Nova, I'd like you to have my card now. Keep it close and don't use it to reinforce the prism. May it protect you from all harm. I missed something there. Okay, I love you, sweetheart. I'll be in touch as soon as I am able. Bye for now. So Palisade is sort of leaving us. Here we are, we're on the road above the city. I hope you're not afraid of heights. We're going to go head out in this direction first, along the highway. So in Center City, actually I'll just explain what's going on here first. Eponymous Wash says, Good afternoon, and welcome to Wash Car Wash. I am the Eponymous Wash. No doubt you have travelled far for a taste of our world-famous amenities, am I right? Deep tissue scrubbing to ease your aches and pains, a gentle rinse in the Ambrosian Cascade, and to finish, a luxurious plush toweling. Or that's what I would say if we had power. Alas, our generator's on the fritz, and my assistant seems to have misplaced the ladder. The assistant is over here. How am I supposed to fix that short-circuiting generator now? Can't just climb all over the roof like a healthy youngster anymore. Where the heck's my ladder? And of course, what they want you to do is fix it for them. So, in Center City, we met 4 characters who were sort of corrupted by emotions run amok. Seemed to be the theme. One was anger, one was kind of greed or gluttony, one was jealousy, and what we are now going to find, there we go, that opens the car wash and lets us get out the other end. What we are now going to find are another set of individuals who are corrupted by dust, where things are going to be a little bit different. And we found a card. Well, golly, look at that. The generator's back on. And what's the eponymous wash say? Oh, the power is back on. Was this your doing, Nova? I hereby declare you a friend of Wash Car Wash. Such is my prerogative as the eponymous wash. Now, might I interest you in the complete wash experience, a rejuvenation of the body and spirit? On the house. Let's have a complete wash experience. And we'll talk to this dolphin dude. Dolphin Senior. Ah, Nova the Nano Cleaner. Enjoying your work? Wonderful, wonderful. Can't find those cards? Well, I, a hintline specialist, am happy to provide my services for free. You might want to find more people to clean. As us hintline specialists say, ganbate, ganbate. Never give up. Don't forget where I am now. Here's a mnemonic. DNC. It means dolphins never cry. It can also mean dolphin near car wash. So that's a hint giver, basically, who is very useful. I hope I'm not going to need to rely on him this playthrough, but it's possible. And so this is our first experience of the Blue Vale. We are in... what's that? That's Western Blue Vale. And there is this rather curious looking... Oh, I can't steer and do the camera at the same time because I've been playing Halo. This rather interesting formation of what appears to be a village up on stilts. Before we go there, though, we have a side quest to take care of, which requires us to get up onto that plinth. The highway has its own special music. Where are we? Here we go. If you remember at the start, we met someone right by the elevator in Center City who wanted us to come here and deliver a parcel. The lights in the home are off. The door appears unkept, dusty. However, the address is the same as that on the package that LD gave to Nova. Nova knocks on the door. No reply. Nova knocks again. Nothing. Nova wonders where this friend could be. She notices the mailbox, stuffed full of mail. She decides to leave the package here and go tell LD the news, who is near the bottom of the elevator in Cenote. So again, this is someone has dug around this house to isolate it, and the person inside has vanished. There's also a little house over here, which we can't get into yet. It looks like we should be able to jump over the fence, but we can't. Whoever lives here seems to prefer privacy. Nova decides to explore elsewhere. And we will do that. But what we're looking for here is expansions on the pattern of what the dust does. If we go down here, right down to the bottom of this hole, we find, and I thought this guy was just a rock the first time I came down here and almost missed him, but it's not. The rocky form wobbles, gasping and struggling to move its body, almost pitiful. Had an unwavering master worked it to death? Did it fall from the homes above and cry out to no response? Then again, what if it was just a pile of rocks, an illusion, or one of the beautiful props placed by the centre? I am Joff. Nova, I have heard rumours of you, tales of freeing people from the prison of nanodust. But leave me be, so I may crumble to sand, travel on the wind, and bring joy to lovers as a beautiful beach. No, I cannot fade away. I need to dig. I must dig. But for what? I am Joff, but why am I here? A gentle wind wraps Nova's body. She wonders. Jeff must have been digging for a while. Years? Decades? Nova could not fathom that timescale. What it would be like to have your life frozen, repeating the same actions, years on end. For how long must she clean? Why do I dig? I need strength. I need purpose. Please, Nova, help me remember. The air is thick with the presence of nanodust, etc., etc. So where all the people inside Center City kind of knew what their dust problems were, Jeff doesn't. But we're going to find out. What do we have? Corporeal tunnel syndrome. The intensity of an ideal grows ever higher, reaching towards the sun. Which is kind of the opposite of digging. Roxas, maybe the stories of the fertile town send you upwards. But there is also a tombstone here that says, Granite, 34, beloved elementary school teacher. Believed that children were the way to protecting our futures. No student is evil. A misbehaving child's problems always have a cause. Jeff says, Is this a graveyard? Imagine finding that the inside of your mind was a graveyard. We have these golem dudes as well. The formula for success is belief. I put my belief into action by feeding and praying for this tower. One day it will reach the sun. Note that the bottom of these ladder things is a hand. Also the tops of the ladders are hands. I can't get in there. I have to come back that way. Same here. My ideal is to nurture this tower. There is no other purpose. As long as it lives, it is sustained. I am happy. So there's a bit of a sense of work for work's sake. Stunny, 9, spry, inspiring boy, will fondly remember the treats you'd make for us. And, whoops. Amethia, 10, beloved daughter of Mayor Jeff and Silico. It was too soon, we miss you every day. I have a daughter? Sad times for Jeff. I can't make any progress here because I need a key. Phosphor, 50, the best farmer. Her techniques for cultivation were irreplaceable. We'll miss the love you had for the earth. Nova, are these people related? So what we're getting here is all the people that Jeff knew are dead. Has your life given birth to a beautiful moment? I am waiting for that moment, suffering, waiting for this tower to grow. One day this vile world will sparkle with its beauty. Luthier, 44, Chief Imports Manager, will miss you. A town. I can see a town. It rises into my memory. Did I live in this town? Oops. That's one key. I'll go back and pop that in the thing. Which is a bit of a walk, unfortunately. Whoops. And we found another card. Most of these levels at this point have like an extra hidden card in them. And we do have to get all the cards if we want to finish the game. So sorry about that, a sneeze intervened. And now, onwards to more sadness. Silico, 46, loving husband of Mayor Jeff and father of Amethia. It was too soon, I should have spent more time with you. Mayor Jeff? Nova, this might be me. These names. At first I was disoriented, but I feel something coming back together. How tall should this tower grow? Will its beauty peak? There's no point in wasting time with useless questions. Grow, grow, grow. So that's quite important. And here we go. Jeff, 42, mayor of this once prosperous farming town, and eternal fool, dug away the ground, soiling his hands and destroying this town. Die alone, freak. Nova, I was a mayor once. My citizens, my family, they're dead? Did I fail them? What happened? Please, keep cleaning. I must regain my strength. So Jeff is also dead. We can leave here. And it brings us to the town itself, where I'm going to try very hard to not fall off the platforms. It says Luthier's shop. It's been locked for a while and the handle is rusted. This area particularly, I think they really captured the flavour of the just kind of visual feel of the PS1 era. A sign says, Amethia, Silico and Jeff's home. Can we talk to these more than once? No. It says, Stunny's secret base. Keep out, evil fungus. And then we have to go up here, I think, is it? Yes. Hooray for platforming games. Oh. A faded sign says, Mayor Jeff's office. Below that is a faded piece of paper saying, evacuation notice. What's this? Nova feels a strange power in the house. She feels as if she could shrink into this home, as opposed to just walking through the door. So what we have here is the same level in a slightly different colour scheme. The stones don't tell a different story. Granite. Ah, Jeff, how are you? How is Amethia? Not still trying to fix your field, are you? I read that this type of fungus has some experimental uses. Perhaps we could utilise it to compensate for lost crop. Oh, hello, Granite. He can't hear me? Odd. Besides, why would Granite be here? Ah, our fields were infested with fungus, of course. I tried to fix the fields. A mayor's duty is to his people. Still, Granite ought to encourage me. These guys say the same stuff, so we're not going to listen to them again. I'm pretty sure we don't need to do any of the backtracking this time. Stunny says, Jeff, you're not going to move, are you? My daddy said you don't really care about the fungus. I don't believe him, though. I think he's the liar. Oh, poor Stunny. I will save this town. Amethia, Daddy, can you make the fungus go away? It's so hard to breathe. Silico's worried too. Yes, Amethia, of course Daddy can. Just give him some more time. Soon these fields will be as good as new. I just need to dig away these nasty fungi, just like you wash away germs from your hands. And here we've got... Are you sure we don't have enough money to move to Sinnoh? Yes, we can't. We have enough money to move the furniture, but they want a safety deposit too. We'll just have to put our faith into Jeff's plan. Oh, I do have the vacuum. Hey Jeff, I heard you're trying to dig out the fungus. But fungus doesn't grow from nothing. You ought to try something else. A fungus is really a big network of organisms after all. Oh, there's Phosphor again, always giving me advice. So good-natured. But digging is the only solution. So we're getting a sense here of what went wrong with Jeff, right? He became obsessed with this one particular solution to the problem, regardless of how destructive. He says, Jeff, you've been digging for weeks now. I know you mean well, but you're taking this too far. Business from Cenote is bad. I need to move. Everyone knows the fungus is bad for the lungs. There's even a rumour nanodust is causing this. Cenotites want nothing to do with us. Please, Jeff, just give up. Move on. Ah, how noble of me. Committed to a cause. Please, Lutia, just a little more time. You're destroying the town. Half of the fields are totally dug up. News is spreading, and the fungus is still here. When are you going to cut it out, Jeff? For the greater good, sacrifices must be made. The air is so bad. What did we do to deserve this? Oh, Center, help us. So an important thing to note here is that this town, for all that the Center goes on a lot and the people of Cenote go on a lot about like the benevolence of the Center, this town has clearly been abandoned by the Center. Mayor Jeff, no, I wasn't gonna. Don't say that. I just wanted to say, maybe. Oh, child, I know that you're scared, but I can't and won't give up. Silico says, Jeff, these fields are dead, and we need to move. And no, you can't fix it alone. This problem has a source, and it's beyond us. Please, we all know the nanodust is feeding the fungus, and we can't stop it. You need a cleaner, and quick. Please, it's over. Half the village has relocated. This is our world now. Why can't you trust me? I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm taking Emethia and taking refuge in Cenote. Please, Jeff. Silico, oh, dear partner, even you can't understand. Don't you want to save the town? If only he could empathize with me. And then Jeff himself is here. Another day with this nanodust getting everywhere. At this rate, the town's done. Silico, are you there? Help me out. Get a shovel and come over here. We need to throw away all of this soil, now. Nova, that's not me, right? Why does it look like me? Get out of there, now. And here's the dust crystal. Excuse me. Jeff Agricite says, I remember it now. One day, fungus began to grow on our fields. Crops would die and disaster was ahead. Without crops, the town would have no tourism, no exports, and so I took it upon myself to save this town. Day after day I dug, I cleared the fungus, restoring the fields, and yet people left. They quit. They gave up on our town. Why would life place such curses on me? The pleas from the other citizens were convincing, but Nova, now that I am clean, my memory restored, I must listen to my heart. I will carry on the work and clear all this fungus away. One day I will succeed, just like you, Nova. And yet, perhaps it's time for a rest. Yes, just a quick rest. I feel so heavy, this heaviness, a weight on my shoulders. Tomorrow we clear the soil, once and for all. So what we've got here is quite a complicated analogy for kind of over-farming and industrialization and Palisade is saying, perhaps this place, yes, fortified and safe, visually distinctive. And off she goes. We'll get there later. We've got farming, we've got farm failure due to polluted land, and destructive extractivist policies to try to ameliorate it, and not listening to the needs of the community, but also being abandoned by the centre. It's really kind of pointed that, in this case, that it is the centre, right? Or indeed the centre right, as we shall later see. I don't know if these things that I'm climbing on are supposed to be the fungus itself. Maybe. And we have picked up some cards. There's the Palisade card, a special protective card given by Palisade for use in a time of need. We have picked up Jeff Agricite. If you dig 99 times and only find dirt, don't quit. Some other fellow's going to come by and find your treasure. Haha, don't worry. You've got to believe. We've got Jeff's village card. The real estate values have been constantly driven down by nothing more than a natural disaster. If indeed it's a natural disaster. And here, the eponymous wash. A car wash is a liminal space, at once both interior, enclosed by a wall and roof, and exterior, paved road suitable for cars. A car wash is a sacred space, a link between the mundane and the divine. And we've got a bunch more cards that we still need to get.